We are the premier law enforcement agency for the state of Florida. Our mission is to promote public safety and strengthen our domestic security. We were created to support local agencies, to ensure that they have the expertise needed to tackle any problem that they may face. We hire people from all different walks of life. We bring them in to do the latest and greatest techniques, tactics, and procedures, and train all our state law enforcement entities to bring high quality, high impact training. That is what we do.
So we started out of the Florida Sheriff's Bureau in 1967, and then we were called the Bureau of Law Enforcement. And soon after, around 1969, Florida Department of Law Enforcement. And it was to help sheriffs do multi-jurisdictional investigations. Today, we do a lot of different things, from protection of the governor to finding missing children, a lot of managing all the technology that is necessary for criminal investigations around the state of Florida. The technology has given us advances to allow us to solve these crimes much faster. Using our forensic capabilities, our rapid DNA capabilities, we're able to identify people. In the old days, it was, if we just knew what kind of blood type you had. Now we can, on the scene, identify who that person is. So it has definitely changed the game of law enforcement.
We were created to help and assist all criminal justice entities. One is investigation and forensic science. We also do the criminal justice information services, sex offender, sex predator, missing endangered persons information clearinghouse, saving our children and giving that expertise to other agencies doing ICAC operations and or finding of those lost children that are out there. These are just a myriad of a few things that we do, but there's a lot more.
MEPIC, as we call it today, Missing Endangered Persons Information Clearinghouse. And it is so important because we can get the message out, the description, the identifiers, who the suspect is, almost instantaneously. We are having great success in locating these missing persons. Here, just about a year ago in Flagler County, we had a suspect that kidnapped a couple different children. And working with our local law enforcement partners, we got the tag put into license plate readers and got the message out to the public. And within a half hour, we had our patrol officers identify the vehicle, get the vehicle stopped, rescue the kids, and the story was concluded in under an hour. That's the kind of success we want, and everybody was safe, both the suspect and the kids.
Florida Department of Law Enforcement started an external training unit. Some of the classes we're currently teaching is response active shooter, counter ambush, very successful, combat rifle, armored vehicles, SWAT classes, any genre in tactics we teach. We respond solely to help first responders. We'll jump on their roofs, tarp their roofs, clear debris in their houses, take care of their families, while the first responders on the road having to do their job. We have a saying that if you can save one life, it's worthwhile, but we've saved dozens through our training classes we provide. It's just not tactics, but we also get the mindset of how to survive a gunfight. So we've gone beyond that now that we're teaching past what happens after a shooting.
Forensic service is available to every law enforcement agency across the state. We can both collect and analyze the evidence, and we have 10 disciplines that range from seized drugs and toxicology, DNA, and comparative disciplines such as firearms, latent prints, and document examination. We have the ability to search 23 million samples, profiles, and as a result, every single profile that we put in that's an unknown sample, we have a hit rate of 53%. That's incredible. As a state-funded service, it doesn't matter what part of the state you're from, FDLE has the ability to provide its services, collection, analysis. That's the benefit of being a state-funded laboratory. So every community across the state benefits.
Digital forensics is the analysis and extraction of electronic data that is contained on just about every type of device that we possess nowadays, from our cars to watches we wear to the homes we live in. We take that digital evidence and begin to do analytics to potentially solve crimes. Staying current with technology is always the challenge. Technology is ever evolving. What's new today is old tomorrow. And so for us, it's a matter of where can we leverage the technology to help further investigate the crime. Technology is growing, and you always are having to buy a new service, subscribe to a better product, and the local agencies don't oftentimes have that fiscal budget. And so that's where they look to FDLE. That's where they look at us and say, can you help? And most of the time we have that ability to do that for them without them having to build the infrastructure themselves.
Look at our past, look at what we're doing now, and what we're going to continue to do in the future. We continue to be the best, we continue to work with the best, and we continue to recruit the best. Welcome to FDLE.